Hi guys, welcome to Sindhujan vlogs. For the past 2 months I have not posted any videos in this channel. Due to a family emergency I had to visit India and I was not able to make any videos on my fish room or Ireland. For the past 1 month there was no one to take care of my fish room. It had to survive by its own. Since I left due to an emergency, my wife helped me set up everything. She had set up auto feeders for all the tanks. With my last year's experience with the fish room, this time I was prepared to leave the fish room for a month. My wife helped out with all the setup. This time we had to worry more because we had a winter white dwarf hamster, so he had to live in his cage uncleaned on his own for a month with food and water. We had set up plenty of food and water for him, but still it was a worry whether he would survive. In this video, you will see us come back to Ireland, open the fish room to discover what had happened.
இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாருமே இதுக்கு மோட்டர் இல்ல, பீப்பர்ஸ் ரொம்ப கெட்டு போயிருச்சு. கீழே இருக்கிற ஸ்ட்ரிம்ஸ் இதுக்குள்ள என்ன கப்பீஸ்லாம் வந்திருக்கு. எப்படி அவங்க பரவாயில்ல தெரியல. மெயின் தொட்டியும் பாதி குறைஞ்சிருச்சு. குட்டி பட்டன் என்ன பண்றாரு?
குட்டி பட்டன் நல்லா தண்ணி பிடிச்சிருக்காருப்பா. இருக்காருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். சாப்பாடுலாம் இன்னும் இருக்கே. அதுக்குள்ளதான் இருக்காரு.
செத்துருச்சு.
அப்படின்னா எங்க இருக்கு?
இல்ல இங்க இருக்கா? இங்க அங்க ஏதோ ரொம்ப கெட்டு போன மாதிரி இது.
அது அந்த ஃப்ளவர்ஸ்.
குட்டி பட்டன் ரிவீல்.
ஹலோ மை ஃப்ரெண்ட்.
குட்டி பட்டன் நாங்க வந்துட்டோம்.
நீங்க கீழே விடுறீங்கன்ற பயத்துல பிடிச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். உள்ள போயிட்டான். நான் திருப்பி அந்த கீழே போயிட்டான்பா.
வாடி கள்ளக்குட்டி. குட்டி பட்டன் உயிரோட தான் இருக்காரு. 1 monthல நல்லா குண்டாயிட்டாரு.
Moving on to fixing the tanks, it was not a one-day job. I had to fix all the critical things. So first was refilling all the tanks back to their normal water level. On my last time visit to India, I lost a lot of fish in my fish room. This time I had the experience. I had moved all the heaters and filters to a lower position in the tank, so they were working even when the water level was low. To reduce the water evaporating, I also lowered the heater's temperature to minimum level range, that is 21 degrees Celsius, so that also contributed tank being at least half filled. The surface of this 120 liters tank was fully covered with duckweed. I think that also contributes to water not evaporating much. With all this being done, I lost my favorite fish, red devil angel, and a couple of black and orange mollies. All the plants, the java moss, the duckweed in the water was overgrown. Also the house plants we had in the tank were also overgrown. Surprisingly, my spider plant was flowering. Next to it was a tomato plant that was unwatered for 2 months and it had given fruit, which was really surprising for me. I was shocked to see the largest tank in my fish room being completely clean, healthy, with motor, heater all working well and water level just reduced a little bit. Next we are seeing a tank which took a hit. This is my 60 liters guppies tank. I found the oxygen as well as the filter being disconnected, the level of the water being down. The water was clean but half of the guppies disappeared, so half of them were there and these colorful ones were the babies that grew up in the last 2 months. Even without the filter running, the water was really clean. Maybe it's cause of the plants in the water. most of them were overgrown. And also look at the number of snails in the tank, overpopulated, maybe most of them reproduced by eating the dead guppies. Look at the amount of snails in this tank. I think I should start selling them for profit. I'm thinking of redoing this tank, even though there is a lot of java, moss and plants being overgrown. I think it will need a trim and a redo. Even in this situation, we can see some guppy babies in this tank. As today's fix, I'm just refilling the tank back to its normal level, and also I'm removing the auto feeder. It has done its work for the last 2 months. Now it's time for it to rest and wake up on my next vacation. The tank that was in the worst situation, in a spoiled situation as I entered the fish room, was this tank. It was my P-Puffers tank. No motors, no filters, everything was out of order. When I left Ireland, I didn't believe P-Puffers would survive because they eat only frozen bloodworms. You can't use frozen bloodworms inside the auto feeder, so I didn't believe they'll survive. As I moved closer to the tank with my camera, I saw some movement in the tank that was not plants, it was P-Puffers. And I was surprised, all 4 of them were alive without any food. Maybe I added few ram's horn snails to the plant holders thinking they'll reproduce and be a source of food, and that was only source of food they had. Maybe they ate that and stay alive. Only they would know. Now we are looking at the smallest tanks in my fish room, 17-liter tanks which had shrimps and 4 chili rasboras. These guys didn't have any auto feeder setup, no food source setup. It was just java moss, algae, lot of snails, and these guys, I had never hoped for them to be alive. It was very dark when I looked at them first. I just switched on the light and there they were. All the 4 chili rasboras were there, alive, and also the shrimps were alive. Since they were alive for 1 month without any outside food, I had to treat them immediately with some good fish food, and they all enjoyed it. Yes, the number of the shrimps had reduced. The red shrimps had reduced from 4 to 2. The black and white shrimp, I had 1 and he was still alive. So both the tanks had life and very clean water. So I just had to refill the water. All the rest of it was looking good. And I was really happy about that because I never hoped these guys would be alive. It's been 8 minutes you have watched this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a relaxed time. And we have come to the end of this video. Not the end of the series. We still have to clean each tank and fix all the problems. That will be coming up in other episodes, in the upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, do like, share and subscribe.